London Arms Fair, weapons galore, but don't fear, they're only for government's vertical line. Saturday sketch vertical line from The Guardian. Vertical line. The Guardian. Turn autoplay off. Turn autoplay on. Please activate cookies in order to turn autoplay off. Jump to content S. Jump to comments C. Jump to site navigation 0. Jump to search for terms and conditions 8. Edition, UK USO. Your activity. Email subscriptions. Account details. Linked services. Profile mobile. About us. About us. Australia team. Contact us. FAQs. Press office. Jobs. Terms of service. Privacy policy. Advertising guide. Guardian Weekly. Subscribe. How to subscribe. Guardian Weekly. Email services. Ebony. Android. .gsc control CSD width 25 rem exclamation point important padding 0 float right input .gsc search button background color number sign PDDDD border color number sign PDDDD input .gsc search button colon hover background color number 999 border color number 999 news world sport comment culture business environment science travel technology life and style data TV video news Zoe Williams Saturday sketch series Zoe Williams Saturday sketch previous vertical line index London Arms Fair weapons galore but don't fear they're only for governments. The DSEI's argument that selling arms to regimes such as Saudi Arabia is finally Zoe Williams unconvinced. Share. Tweet this. Email. Zoe Williams. The Guardian, Saturday, September 14, 2013 04.4580 SD. Jump to comments. The DSEI insists the wide variety of weapons on display at Excel in London are not to be used for IRO's internal repression IRO's trademark. Photograph. Rex Flash Jane Stockdale. Have we been trained this way by Hollywood, or is there something innate in the human condition that makes weapons IRO's vertical line? I don't want to say thrilling. I can't take the complaints. But I went to the DSEI Arms Fair at Excel in the London Docklands and saw the armoured personnel carriers with wheels that reached my shoulder, and a flatbed lorry that was wider than my house. It turned out to be a mobile bridge gun and flying box that were guns, of course, and sinister knives and non-lethal gas canisters, cameras that seemed to creep up on you IROs. I saw it all, and the theater of war was much more real. All the stories you hear about what it does to a town, to a psyche, when a convoy of U.S. ground troops goes past, suddenly makes sense. These tanks are like moving fortresses. It must be like being invaded by aliens. Yet all the tools and paraphernalia made war seem more theatrical, too, not in the sense of being fake, but in the drama, the magnetism. I can't account for it. It's like a fetish. And the one thing you want to ask everyone, don't you feel bad about devising all these ways to kill people? Rape all people? You can't ask. It's asinine. If they felt bad, they wouldn't do it. Well, because I am a newspaper woman, reference to His Girl Friday intended as self-parody, I did ask, in as roundabout a way as I could without exhausting my vocabulary, to all Lockwood DSEI spokesman, I said, does nobody have any qualms about the possibility that if this industry were smaller, then fewer people would be killed? He was far too polite to mind. I think that's idealistic. When you consider that the majority of people killed these days are killed with hand weapons, they're killed with homemade weapons. You can pick up techniques for making weapons on the internet. This is stuff bought by governments. Entirely governments. We don't sell to terrorists or freelancers. Lockwood was in the armed forces for 30 years, and has a soldier's slightly cartoonish way of describing acts of war. Nobody bleeds, they just see stars. Queer about to smack his sad round the ear with a cruise missile, make sure he doesn't do that again. That kind of thing. Anyway, he continues, have you ever been to the Middle East? They have a gun like we'd have a Cocker Spaniel. It strikes him that not everybody has a Cocker Spaniel, and he moves to clarify, like we have knives and forks. That's one argument, that precision weaponry like this doesn't make a dent in the world death tally. Another related point is it's all